All right, quite a few of you are joining. You are joining on mute. Towards the end of today, I will be unmuting us. So if you got a lot of noise in the background, I highly suggest that you mute your own phone or mute your speaker until we're all done. Last time we unmuted, we had a whole bunch of background noise, so I want to give everyone an opportunity to ask some questions. I know we've got a lot going on with this rollout. We're really excited. We're ramped up for it. I'm gonna have Jerry come in just a minute so that we can kind of talk through everything. So just a few more minutes and we'll get started. All right, it is 1:02 in the afternoon. Thank you for joining us for our monthly A-Team webinar. There's Jerry in the back. Hey. We are super excited to go over a few things today. We know that this has been a relatively big change, and sometimes with change comes some growing pains. We are ramped up. We're putting some last minute tweaks that we came across over the weekend. So we're finishing that up. Quite a few things have already come through, a listing and a buyer. We are in top rotation in Riverside County and Orange County this week. So Orange County and Riverside County agents, keep your phone on you. We are third in San Diego County, so we probably won't be seeing too much in San Diego County. So San Diego County agents, you can watch all the videos that we sent out. All right, so I'm going to share my screen and show. So this morning, I sent out an email with a couple things. The first thing that we really want to, I'll pull up my email. The first thing that we really want to, well, this is not it. This is the email that I sent out today. We really need you to watch that 51-minute video. We know that it's not very fun, and the presenter did not wear a cute bow tie to keep you entertained. And then the next thing that you really need to do is get Zapped. Zap is pretty awesome, but we know that it's relatively new. So I'm going to direct you to number 4 in the email that we sent. You access Zap the same way that you, with the same credentials that you do at 21 Online. So my name is Joshua Tucker, and to access 21 Online, my username is joshua.tucker@century21.com. So there's no award, there's no initials. It's my first name dot last name at century21.com. And you access Zap by going to www.new.myzap.com. So bullet point number 4 from the email this morning. Once you're in Zap, this is where you're going to be tracking your any of the USAA leads that you're not getting directly from Jerry. The agent select and the agent connect leads. So leads are going to be coming 3 ways right now. One is the traditional route, where USAA leads are going to, for some reason they need to speak to a Cartus consultant. And so you're not going to see a big change. And we're projecting that about 60% of the leads are still going to come the same way that they always have, where a member is going to sign up, they're going to talk to a Cartus consultant. That Cartus consultant's then going to connect the lead with Jerry, and then Jerry's going to place that lead with you. And then all that work, all those updates and iCars and all of that, that's going to happen in e-relocation. For leads, though, that maybe can be streamlined. For some reason, they're not working with an agent, which is awesome, or they don't have any questions, they qualify to be sent to you directly, those are all going to come to you via Zap. And you're going to get a phone call, a text message, and an email notification. Your phone number is that you're going to get a phone call from a USAA member that's either selected you from a panel of agents that they can choose from, or if they told USAA, I don't care who I work with, I trust USAA to pick the right agent for me. You're going to get that phone number notification or that text message from bullet point number 3 on my email today. So you definitely want to program 959-200-8722 and 66914, both as USAA leads. So the USAA is the only account that this is going to come from. And just a quick overview for the digital processes. I know a lot of us talked about this, but I think it bears repeating. So on USAA.com, the member is going to find out about the program, and they're going to have the ability to enroll themselves in the program through a series of questions. Questions like, when are you looking to purchase? Is it in the next 30 days, 60 to 90 days, 120 days plus? And then they're going to be prompted to the next question that says, are you already working with an agent? Depending on how they answer that, changes the course of how they're enrolled, or if they're enrolled at all. If they answer, yes, I'm already working with an agent, they cannot be directly connected with you. They're going to be kicked out of the system, and they're going to have to talk to a Cartus consultant. That Cartus consultant, if they qualify for the program because they're not in an exclusive agreement or they're not under contract, then that placement's going to go the old-fashioned way, and Jerry's going to get it and and call you and place it with you. If they answer that online question that says, no, I'm not working with an agent, they advance down the digital delivery continuum to the next question that says, where are you looking to purchase? And they can either select a very specific area, they can type in a city, they can draw a circle on a map, and all that stuff. And that's why we needed your zip codes. Then they move down the next one that says, are you sure you're looking to purchase or sell a house you're not looking to rent? If they say rent, they're kicked out of the system. If they are looking to list or sell, they go through all these other things, right? And then finally they get to the difference maker on how you receive the lead. And they're prompted a question that says, do you want USAA to choose your agent, or do you want to choose your agent yourself? If they select to choose their own agent, they go to the next page where 5 Century 21 award agents are going to be stacked up. And those are all going to be, they're us. So like in Temecula this week, we're on top rotation. So it's only our Temecula agents that are being shown to our USAA members. In Orange County, we're on top rotation, so only our Orange County agents are being shown. And based on your profile, your headline, if you're a USAA member, all those questions that we asked you to give us, your headshot, they're going to choose one of the 5 of us to work with. When they choose you, you're going to get a notification. You're going to get a phone call from 959-200-8722 and a text message from 66914 that says that you've been selected. So it's really important to know the difference between select and connect. Select means they chose you. And when you're chosen, you get 2 hours to respond before it gets sent over to Jerry's queue and she manually places it. The other way is if they say, I want USAA to choose, it turns into this round robin or a daisy chain, very similar to what the old lead router looked like, where depending on who received the lead last, on a true rotation based on your performance zip code, USAA is going to automatically put you in this rotation. We don't control that. We're not going to control the volume. We just control who's on or off. And right now, everyone's on. So if they They mark the box that says, I don't care, USAA, you choose my agent. I trust USAA to pick the best agent for me. You're gonna, and you're the next in rotation, you're gonna get a phone call, text message, and email saying that you're being connected to a USAA buyer or seller. When you're connected, you have 5 minutes to answer. What happens, Jerry, if they don't answer in 5 minutes?
It uses the daisy chain or the rotation. It goes to the next agent.
Yeah. So if you don't select it in 5 minutes, then it rotates. It you've only got that 5 minute window before it goes to the next agent, and it's going to continue to cycle through agents until it's claimed or 2 hours is up. Once it hits 2 hours, or somebody's selected, it's gone, right? At 2 hours, it goes to Jerry. And Jerry, I'm much taller than Jerry. When Jerry places it, then she's going to manually place it the old-fashioned way. Anything else to add to that?
Their password. Some have been asking questions. Logging into Zap.
Mm-hmm.
I think you hit the nail on the head on the username. It's not their email. It's a specific username, your name, dot, and then your first name, then dot, last name.
Absolutely.
But if they don't know what their password is, can they click on forgot password and just...
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely. So if you are unable to log into Zap because you forgot your password, remember it's a different user. It's the same username and password as 21 Online.
There you go.
So if you need to reset your Zap password, you also have to reset your 21 Online password. And remember, it's your first name dot last name at century21.com. No award, no superstars, no initials. First name dot last name at, and then click the forgot button, and you'll be able to reset your password. Great question. All right. Have I stressed the importance of watching that 51-minute video? I really appreciate those of you who are honest with me in our orientation last week, because all of you had not watched that video. So watch it. It's mission critical.
Let's let them know how smooth the first one that came through today really
was. Talk about it.
We had one come through today, Agent Connect, and it went to Heidi Bowser. And it was assigned to her. She got the phone call. She got the text message, the email. She responded. She accepted it. We got the note that came back to us. It just filters right back through to us. She updated Zap. And it just went really smooth.
Oh,
really,
that's a great point, Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
How many systems do they have to update?
One.
So you only update one system.
That's what we're finding.
So when you get connected or selected, you'll only do updates in Zap. Those you'll put the notes. You'll get prompted for your iCar, your 7-day update, and then your 30-day updates after that. All of those are going to go through Zap. You will receive one notice through eRelocation, and that's just the Century 21 referral acknowledgement. But then you're not going to have to update two systems. Jerry gets to monitor two systems. So only updates through Zap. So let's pull up this screen today. The packet that I sent out today had some really good information. When you log in to your Zap accounts, you definitely need to go to the Lead and Notification Center, because this is where Zap, when you get connected or selected, it's going to go into your Zap, and Zap is going to notify you that it's a USAA lead. Go to lead notification settings, and then under lead notification is lead acceptance settings. Texts need to be on. That means that you can be working with another client, see that you're getting a USAA lead and accept it by text instead of having to accept it by email or phone call. You're still going to get all three notifications, but you only have to accept via one venue. Your phone number, double check that your phone number is correct. You can update your phone number and your lead acceptance settings. If you need to update your email address, let me know. If for some reason Zap is saying somebody else is your email address or whatever, send me that and I can have that corrected in the other system. When you do get a phone call, you want to press 1 to accept. If you don't want a lead or you're too busy, press 9. When you get a text message, if you answer at all, respond in any way to that text message, it's acceptance. So if you don't want to lead, don't answer the phone call, don't answer the email, don't answer the text message. Otherwise it's yours, and we don't want to reassign.
No, we don't want to reassign.
So accepting leads after you press 1 on the phone call. The phone call is pretty great because you'll be able to hear a little bit. The text message will send you some stuff too, but the phone call is a great introductory because what you are able to do on the phone, and Zap will track this, is if you press 1 to repeat the information, press 2 to receive a text. But if you press 5 while you're on that initial one, it's going to auto dial the client. Yeah, it will record that as an initial contact attempt. So you're already hitting your iCar and all of that stuff. So if you are accepting these leads, I strongly suggest you to do it by phone number or by phone call. Answer that phone call, press 1, and then press 5 to direct connect to the
contact to the member.
To the member. If they answer or not, as long as that it rings and you leave a message, the total ring and message lasts more than 1 minute, that counts as your first initial contact attempt. If you do leave a message, you're still gonna have to do a second iCard just like through eRelocation. And then lead offer, this is what a text message looks like right here. You don't actually have to type yes, please type yes, but if you respond at all, I can't stress this enough, if you respond at all to the text message, it's acceptance. So if you don't want it, don't answer it. And this is what it's gonna look like in email. And then you'll be able to have all of their contact information in both the email and the text. So you get all those notifications. Jerry, do you have anything else to add?
No, I just amazed at how smooth it went through today.
Absolutely.
And the updates. So I'm glad that you're not going to have double duty on the updates.
Right. We're managing the double duty,
yeah.
So no worries there. All right, so I think maybe we can open. Okay, so everybody take a minute and mute your phone lines because I'm going to unmute everyone on here so we can do some question and answer. If you do have some questions, go ahead and leave your mute on or off. So have an open line, and here we go.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and print it.
This is Julie Egan. I have a question.
I'm sorry, is it Julie?
Yes, I have a question.
Yes.
When I get into my car, my phone automatically attaches my Bluetooth. And while I'm driving, it automatically tells the caller that I can't respond to right now, I'm driving. So if I were to get a text while I'm driving, would my auto reply automatically accept the referral?
Okay, that's a great question, Julie. Julie asked a question, or she has a situation. But she's driving. That will not automatically accept the lead. You accept
Hey Josh, we can't hear you.
Okay. If you're not Julie, can you mute your line? I'm going to mute you. Okay, I had to mute everybody. I'm getting too much background noise. So Julie asked the question, if I'm driving and my car automatically has an answer system that says I can't answer, I'm driving, does that accept the lead? The answer to that is no. The only way that you can accept a phone call accept a lead by phone is by pressing 1 to listen to the lead details, and then pressing 2 to accept. And then once you accept it, you'll hear more lead details, and then pressing 5 to direct connect. At the same time, you'll be getting a text message too. And so if you can override your car, I don't suggest texting and driving, but once you're in a safe space to pull over, you can read that text message and respond to it or not respond to it accordingly. Great question. I think chat, I've got some chat questions. Okay, great question from in chat from an agent who leads a team. So right now we've come to a brief fix. It's not the end-all solution when it comes to team profiles and things like that. We have it set currently so that the USAA member can see the team leads phone. It's not going to show on 21 online properly, but it is showing on USAA.com properly, where the team leads photo, headline, name, and all of that is set up. We are rolling out this week to have team members be able to have their own lead sources if the team lead allows it. So teams operate their own. So if you are a team lead and you want team members to also have their own, you can totally do that. Okay, so that was that. I'm going to unmute for another question. Okay, we are unmuted if you have a question.
Hey Josh, it's Thor.
Hi.
Hey, nice. I like your bow tie.
Thank you very much.
My question is, in your email about number four item. Every time you hear or read Rollout on any FAQs, training, or video, that, but when it's step 4.
Okay, I think I heard your question. I'm going to mute everyone. So I believe your question had to do with the video recordings from Cardis. Unless it's a YouTube link from me, I can't necessarily control how those videos get played. But if you do see a video from Cardis, you absolutely have to open them on a computer in Internet Explorer, not the Edge. Microsoft Edge doesn't work. It has to be Internet Explorer, Chrome, Firefox are pretty much it. Next question. I've got some chat questions. Okay, I just got a question from, okay, I'm gonna mute. Okay, question regarding team. So if your team member is on, it's one of the benefits of being a team is if you are if you have a certified Affinity team member and they've gone through, they have to pay the $99, be thoroughly background checked, all that stuff. If we create them a profile, they will be included just like any other agent on the team. Great question. Anybody else have any questions?
Jim Harley. Josh.
We are unmuted.
Josh.
Hey Josh, Steve Kilgore.
Yes, Steve.
Hey, just a quick question. I didn't hear you say that it will work on Safari. Because obviously, the people that use Macs, you know, a lot of us use Safari as the browser. Will it work for Safari or not?
Yeah, so Mac users need to use Chrome or Firefox. Atari does not work on those artist videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Chrome or Firefox.
Thank you.
I think there's a question about updating on my Zap. 21 Online has some amazing Zap resources. We are not the Zap experts. However, when you do make an update on your leads sorry, I'm muting everybody. Too much background noise. Remember, if you're not asking a question, please mute your phone. There's a question about updating leads on Zap. Once you're in Zap, you can find the lead. Typically, your dashboard will show any leads that require updating. In fact, I'm going to share my screen. This may take a minute. I apologize. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to go to new.myzap.com, right? Once I'm here, I've got my username. I hope you can see this. Okay, username, password. So my username is joshua.tucker@century21.com. Yours is probably, your first name dot last name at century21.com. I'm going to sign in. I know that I have a whole bunch of leads that require updating. So once you're here in dashboard, down here at the bottom of your homepage will be all of the leads that require an update. So Kathy Weedock here, I have the ability to take an action. I can either log a call, send an email, add a touch point note, or what I can do is I can open her, log a communication this way, any of these things. And what's really great is that if you log a call or send an email or add a touch point, that clears the update that's due. So I'm going to send an email. And what's really great is that I can send Kathy an email from Zap. There are pre-populated ones, or I could type my own here that says, hey, Kathy, great call the other day. I'm looking forward to showing you properties this weekend. What's awesome is that when I press send on this, it's going to clear that Zap note, the update that's due. So that's super elementary. If you want more advanced, 21 Online has tons of Zap tools, Zap seminars, and your branch manager knows pretty good stuff about Zap, as well as Mike Torres. So if you guys haven't made it through any of the Zap trainings, we've had like 40 of them as a company. I highly suggest you get with your branch manager, find out when the next one is, because Zap is the way to update USAA leads moving forward.
And you might want to mention the report we'll be running to make sure that
and Jerry will be running a report daily, letting you know which leads require updates, and then she'll be reaching out to you ever so gently for an update.
I won't have to remind any of you. You will all be in Zap on a regular basis.
Absolutely.
Updating.
So, Zap every day, Monday through Friday. All right. Any other questions? You're unmuted. All right. So if you do have any other questions, Jerry and I are here. We want to make sure that this is as successful rollout as possible. Oh wait, maybe we do have one. I guess I can't see whatever. I can't see what's being chatted. Anyway, all right. Thank you for your time. If I didn't answer your questions, go ahead and send them to me directly by text or email. I'll get right back to them. Thank you.
Thank you.